showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Clemson's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now they feature a quarterback who had a rough outing last time. He told us he knows what he did wrong, trying to correct that. We'll see how well he can bounce back today.
Chris, I think that's it. I think it's a bounce-back opportunity for him. We know that he's capable of playing much better. More importantly, he knows that he's capable of playing much better. I think you get off to a quick start, regain that confidence, and just start getting back there and start playing football much better.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. As the first down is still going. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. There are just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
We'll have to throw it here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Bickley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The Tigers are looking to keep this drive going. They'll run it here. Gets the first and still running. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Offense now in the all-important red zone. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. But they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The Buckeyes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Furtado. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Tackle, but forced down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the...
Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Or hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On the run, it's Morris. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And here's the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking downfield, it's Furtado. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards and a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Carlo Jones and J.T. Barron, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion of a big tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They get him down with the junior with an excellent run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Hurtado. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
And it's a comeback route. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Looking for a gap. It's Morris. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Receiver in motion now. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, what a throw. But what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
The PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Running with purpose. That's solid pursuit. They'll track him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
An offense with some pre-snap motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return. The takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going?
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
This time, a completion. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
He's going to hand this off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pass rush closing in. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. The punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Clemson. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense comes out to start this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. They'll try a pass here. The short completion of the tight end. Well, a huge hit there. You have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Furtado. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Puts the defender into the spin cycle and breaks free. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense.
They bring him down for a short loss of the scramble.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He has already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The receiver grabs it. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Bickley. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Anytime you're playing a linebacker position, you start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat and overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
Finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun, and they'll stop him after a short gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Hurtado. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that short completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the ball is hauled in. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the completion made. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play. That completion sets up an important third down play.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Dropping back, it's Hurtado. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage, and let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback keeps the football. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Tigers. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Receiver makes the grab.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. When the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This comes from offense moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Clemson now operating in the red zone. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Touchdown, Clemson. And they jump on top here in the second half. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. Scanning the field, it's Furtado. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch is made down the middle. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Option look. It's Furtado. Keeps it on the read option and gets taken down behind the line.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joe.
He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This has got fun. A bunch of scoring back and forth in the second half. And the running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
And it's incomplete even on the first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it in double coverage.
Great cut there. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. The Tigers look to keep this drive moving. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And they finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers. Here's the point after attempt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This has become a scoring fest in the second half. Looks like the last team with the ball is going to win it. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. So second and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The play fake. He'll look to throw it. He's got it in the open. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They'll try the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Hurtado. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. What a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Receiver trying to make the yardage. Takes it on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And the same runner's got it again. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Running back has it on the screen now. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back in motion now. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire. The defense knew exactly what was coming there. Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football up here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? The sure hands. It's Morris. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back. It's Hurtado. Receiver makes the catch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route Kirk against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaks free. He's got the first and still going. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pounding away with the run game. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll feed the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Catch made on the right side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Looking to pass. It's Furtado. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep downfield with the left. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Handoff from the shotgun. Keeps to get past man. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Hurtado. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Your worst case scenario, go to overtime. But can he make something happen to try to win it in regulation? Let's see. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And tackled there by the defense. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bickley. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. The sack sets up second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trapped again in the pocket. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. The second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Dropping back, it's Hurtado. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he can't hold on right in
plays.
And he dropped it.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense, really putting in a tough spot here, coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on 3rd down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So here we have a challenging 4th down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's a huge overtime interception. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And he's got...
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Missouri Tigers offense will take the field first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. So Clemson's offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way.
Coming out aggressively. Catching stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Tigers! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll return it from around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get...
There he goes! And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got rid of it just in time. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're working that left side, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch you. There's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's John. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Tyree.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
And the Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They've been running it, but now the pass. Grab near the marker. It's Clark. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, 1st and goal. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Clemson! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Syracuse is going to walk off the field there inside the dome with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Offense, quick tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets it out fast. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. No huddle here for the offense.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers have this offense rolling. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. 4 wide out set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback. get him at the 32. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Going right to work up top. Lobs it off the back foot. Pulls it in on the left. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the thing about this offense. You think you've got him backed up, and then you don't. 1st and 10 from inside the 50. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Might be changing the route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Send the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Green 25.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a 1st down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future. All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to half.
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his 1st career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Fires to the big fella. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Tigers are marching down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
They punted away on 4th down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Throws it back. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. They'll run this play from the pistol. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Pocket breaking down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Missouri wants to go fast. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Looking to throw on 3rd. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And they're not on the same page there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating.
Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to attack another one off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
Here we go, sack.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Adkins. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to run it. And the missed connection on third down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the Tigers have a lot of options on second and inches. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Sometimes you might be tempted to get a little tricky there. Got a quarterback, he can fall forward, he can move the chains. Just do that.
Reese, I agree, because if I can't get short yardage situations with a quarterback sneak, I don't deserve to win anyways. So I better be able to toughen up, get a little bit of push, and get the yardage.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. 1 back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Looking for room. It's Stone. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Adkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
A 3rd down try for the offense. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. So Missouri will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Ready to fire from the pistol. Give to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Inside the 25. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your... There he goes! They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's got him in the flat, and this one will be stopped for no gain. If you consider the swing pass an extension of the running game, well, they shut down the run and the swing on that one.
No doubt. Locked them down. Great job seeing it right away. Eyes on the running back, and as soon as they threw it, multiple...
Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, the defense is starting to figure it out, I think. It's taken them some time. This guy already has 2 touchdown catches. That time, though, they were in a better position in coverage to force the incompletion.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Quick pass on the jet motion. He breaks a tackle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. But they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this 2nd half.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as the get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Clark. Looks as if Clemson will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what...
Breaks into the open. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Clemson set up with another first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Quick strike complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped up to 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Snagged in the middle. It's Kane. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. Great move. Now he's got room. Turns it on down the left side. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. After losing yardage on first down, second and goal from the 10. Quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Trying to escape it. Turning it on. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble. Has another first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And we have news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adkins. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they